Hey you, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new, and sorry if I sound a little stuffy. I am recovering from a cold, so that's why I missed upload like 2 weeks ago or so, but the show must go on. So in this video I am starting to think about the holidays and the Christmas season, which I typically do after my birthday, which is July 17th. So after my birthday I start to think about the kids' birthdays, because the twins' birthdays are in October, hubby's birthday is in October, and our son's birthday is in December. Then you got the holidays, Halloween, all that kind of stuff. So for me, it gets busy towards the end of the year, like super busy. So the last couple of years, I have been just turning my attention more and more after my birthday towards getting ready for the holidays and birthday parties and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. Last year I did make a holiday planner with the companion packs from the Happy Planner. I bought the first two. I don't have the packaging anymore, but I'm going to show you the pages, so we'll go through this in just a minute. So right before we do that, let's go ahead and destash some of my Christmas stickers from the Happy Planner. So if you've been following me, then you know that I have been going through all of my Happy Planner stickers and destashing them. So I'm going to do the same with these Christmas stickers. So the rules that I have been sticking with for my sticker destashes is I have to love and use the, or plan to use the entire page, or it's a destash. So let's go ahead and get started. I could use these, so we'll stick with this. I meant to do this, but it looks like I didn't get around to this, so I'll just keep this sheet, this countdown mostly, and I can use these trackers for next year, which isn't going to be a problem. I'm going to destash this one because I already know that I'm not going to be able to like do all the things. So yeah, this one I'm not gonna keep. It's super cute, but not gonna keep it. This one has like a few stickers left, so I'll go ahead and keep that. This one I'll go ahead and keep. The only one that I may not be able to use is mail holiday cards, but the rest of it I think I will be able to use this year if I keep this like in the front basically. Then I won't forget about it. This one too, I'll probably do everything on here. This one I don't need. This one I could probably use all of it. I haven't seen an ugly Christmas sweater sticker in the stickers that I have kept so far, and I can use the rest of these, so I'm gonna keep this one. But listen to the old holiday tunes, baby, that's all I do during Christmas, so I'm going to keep this one. This one I'm not really going to do so much, and like these are pretty generic, so I'm okay with letting that one go. I could probably use everything on here, so I'll keep this one. I'm gonna let this one go. I really like this snow globe, but I think I have one on the other sticker sheet that I kept, so I'm gonna let this one go. This one is super cute, but we don't do that much like cookie exchanges and baking gingerbread houses, so I don't need this many related to that, so I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let this one go. I do like these stickers, and I definitely like this Happy Christmas and this kind of like mason jar snow globe, so I'll keep that one. I'll keep this one. I'll keep this one. I'll keep this one. I'll keep this one. I really like the Bah Humbug and this Naughty and Nice checklist, and I could use the rest of them, so I'll keep this one. I'll keep this one. I'll keep this one. There's barely anything on this page, and I think I have another sheet that could go with these, so I'll keep this one. This sheet, I'm not really into like the Nutcracker theme too much, so it is cute, but I don't need a whole sheet of it. This is always a keep. This, I'll keep this. I'll keep this one. This has some Happy New Year stickers, so I'll go ahead and keep this one. This one is super cute. I'll keep this one. This one is very minimal, and I like these, and I like the presents, and I can use these, so I'll keep that one. I do like this sheet, and it's only like 2 stickers on there, so I'll keep that. I'll let this one go. There's only a couple here, so I'll keep this one. There's only a couple here, so I'll keep this one. Same for this one, is cute, and I'll keep that one. I'll keep this one. I can keep this one. This one is about crafts. I might throw this one back. I think this is Miss Maker. Oh no, this is Christmas Joy. I'll destash that one. Destash that one. I really liked when they put the pink in with the Christmas sticker book, but like llamas and stuff, not really for Christmas, so I'll let both of these sheets go. Okay, so it wasn't that many Christmas sticker sheets to begin with, and I kept the majority of them, which is fine with me. So this is what I'm keeping, and this is what I'm letting go. So that's the first time I'm keeping more than what I am letting go, which again is perfectly fine with me. So now we're gonna get into my holiday planner, is what you can basically think of this as. This cover I got separately, so this cover did not come with Happy Planner, like it's not Happy Planner, but the rest of the inserts for the most part are Happy Planner. So last year we started doing Elf on the Shelf for the first time, and me and my husband never did Elf on the Shelf in our childhood, but I thought it would be fun to try out for our sons. So the girls of course were kind of too little, last year. They were basically just turning one last year, so of course they didn't really know what was going on, but our son was about to turn 4 last year, so he kind of knew what was going on, but he was a little bit too young to fully understand and fully grasp. So but he did like act surprised every time he saw the elf. So we're thinking we're gonna bring it back this year, and hopefully he'll still enjoy it. So if not, we'll just keep it for the girls to enjoy once they get old enough. So but to start off my planner, I started off with some monthly calendars. Last year, I started them off in October. Like I kind of planned backwards, where it's like, okay, Christmas is this day, and I want to do Elf on the Shelf. So what do I need to do in order to make Elf on the Shelf happen? Thanksgiving is this day. What do I need to do in order to be prepared for, Thanksgiving dinner? Do I have to take days off? Do I need to set out stuff to thaw? Just kind of like that. I was planning backwards. So that's it. That's what this is. And so I have October, November, December, and this is where we wrote down where the elf would be every day, because you have to move them every day. So I'm not gonna say too much more about it because I don't want my son to hear me. So this is like basically us moving him every day, and my husband did it with me because I am not a nighttime person. So we basically moved him after our son went to sleep. So so my husband, like if I fell asleep or I didn't do it, my husband could just look at this and then see like where I was planning to move him next, and my husband could go ahead and help me out and do that. Or if like both of us fell asleep, then one of us could distract our son while the other person moved him. So this was like our calendar, as well as kind of like things I wanted to do. Like the red is the helper, and the blue is kind of like things that were more notes for me that pertain to Christmas. So I would like list down the days that I had off or wanted to request off in order to get things done, some family activities that I wanted the family to enjoy that year, and it's simple things like visit Granny and Papa. So I wasn't trying to pack our calendar because I was trying to get some rest. I wasn't trying to do a whole bunch of stuff, and our son was still little. So and now we have the girls. So we're definitely like homebodies right now, and even when the kids do get older, I'm still not trying to pack our schedules during the holidays. So having something like this in advance will help me to like say no to things that I don't want to do in order to say yes, or not that I don't want to do, but it'll help me prioritize the things that I want me and my family to do for the holiday season, so we're not just saying yes, 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 and packing our schedules full for the holiday season to the point that we don't even get to enjoy the holiday season. So This was a last year's, and then I did make a calendar for January 2022. So I did want to have the calendar go into January because January would be like the takedown of Christmas. When would be a good time for us to start taking down Christmas decor? Are we still visiting family? You know, we're enjoying the New Year's Day, that kind of thing. So I didn't want to end the calendars in December when everything was still busy because, you know, the holidays do go into January for like New Year's and stuff like that. So last year I made a note to set up holiday planner for 2023. So I definitely just realized I made a typo because I'm over here sitting thinking like January 22, that doesn't make any sense. So let's fix this really quick. So this is supposed to say January of 2023. That does not even. Okay, so that definitely got worse before it got better. So that is supposed to say January 2023. Okay, so in January of this year, I went ahead and I set up at least the monthly calendars for this year's holiday season. So last year I made a note to set up the calendars starting August so that after my birthday I could just start using this planner for birthday parties as well as the holidays, because I've been finding myself like not really having a way to organize my thoughts and like ideas for birthday parties. So I went ahead and set this up. So for August of this year, I have a note to start planning my husband's, the twins, and our son's birthday as well as our anniversary starting in August. So that's going to be my focus over the next couple of months is birthdays and our anniversary, to figure out what we're going to do for that, solidify plans and things like that. And then in September, let's see, I don't have any notes for that. October, I don't have any notes. November, no notes. December, no notes. And then January, no notes. So I have a clean slate to go ahead and look through what I did in October of last year through the holiday season and just start transferring over the dates that worked and that makes sense. So like, for example, October of last year, I put on October 1st to start ordering / brainstorming Christmas chest ideas, because this year what I want to do is a Christmas chest. I got the idea from another YouTuber. I'll link her video if I could find it. I'm pretty sure I should be able to because she does it every year. But I want to have a Christmas chest where there's gifts, or not gifts, there's like things that I want the family to have, not just the beginning of December, but the beginning of like the cold season, which typically is the end of October for us in Southern California. So I'll break out like the hot cocoa mugs. I'll break out the blankets and things like that. So come December, let's see if I actually did it. Might have been November. Oh, so here it goes. I was like, I know I wrote it down. So November 5th, which is the first Saturday of November, I put open Christmas chest. So at this point, the first week of November, it should definitely be like colder. So that makes sense for us to break out our Christmas chest that has the holiday themed blankets and cocoa mugs and stuff like that. Like, and I just made notes last year just to help myself plan for a relaxing yet enjoyable holiday season for the whole family. So like down here, I was just reading that last year I made a note to myself that's saying like, next year in 2023, don't take the kids down to daycare the day before Christmas because the traffic was a nightmare on the way home. So I know for this year that the day before Thanksgiving, I do get Thanksgiving and Black Friday off, but this year what I'm going to do is a request to work from home the day before, or just take the day off. I don't know. I got to see what PTO I have. I have a note that if my husband doesn't have the day off, then my husband could take the kids down to daycare if he wants to. But if he has the day off, then the kids will stay home. So that kind of note from last year will help me plan and think about things that I probably wouldn't think about this year. So that's kind of like what these calendars are for. So I'll definitely transfer my notes from last year to this year just to start planning that, but I'm going to do that off screen. So yeah, the other stuff that I have in here, I kept the holiday menu planning. I'm gonna write down like our holiday meals that we typically make, and I'm gonna just write down the recipe name and then the ingredients right here, because that's not really going to change. We pretty much make the same thing every year, if I cook for one, because we could go down to the in-laws. So either way, I do want to have a list of like the things that we typically make, somewhere in like one location. So that's what these pages are going to be used for, as well as these holiday recipe pages. So we'll go ahead and skip through that. So, and I have all of those pages through behind this menu sheet. I don't think I had a divider. Oh yeah, I did have a divider. All of my calendars was behind this divider for cards and gifts, and since I don't really do cards and gifts that much, I thought that was better for my holiday calendar. So yeah, and then the cookie exchange, like I said, we don't really do cookie exchanges, but I like the theme of this divider, and it's super cute. Like, and it has ingredient substitutions for stuff like sugar, white flour, eggs, that kind of thing. And then if you want to do a cookie exchange, so I thought, we're not doing it now, but that doesn't mean we won't ever do it. So I thought, why not just keep it? And then for here, since we don't do that many cookies and it's like a short list, I thought to use these pages for cookie recipes and like holiday drinks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. So that's what I'm going to be using these sheets for. So yeah, that's what I want to do there. Okay, so this divider says party. So what I have behind here is this page, and I'm using it to kind of like have a running list of things that I typically need for the holidays. So over here it says baking ingredients, so I just went with it. I put flour, milk, eggs, and cookie cutters, that kind of thing. So whenever we want to bake cookies or stuff like that throughout the holidays, then I'll have this as like, just a trigger list to remind me to look and make sure that I have these things before the holiday season starts. And then for this, for Black Friday and things like that, I can kind of stock up on these items, which are scotch tape, wrapping paper, tissue paper, things like that. Balloons that we'll probably need for the kids. So I can use that as a trigger list for party supplies for the holidays and birthday parties. And then this, I don't have any plans for this side of the page yet, but if I do, I'm going to go ahead and write it down. If you guys have these inserts, definitely drop down in the comments like what you are using these pages for. Yeah, so this party planner, this is what I'm going to use to plan out all of the birthdays. So I'm going to use, I get what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages of it, and I'm going to use it to plan my husband's birthday, the twins' birthday, our son Bryce's birthday, New Year's Eve, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. And I included the holidays just because I want to make sure that I have a page to concentrate on, like specifically Christmas. Like, are we going somewhere? Is someone coming over? What do we need in order to entertain? What kind of decor do I want to have up for like that specific day? If it's like an actual party and it's not just the family relaxing, what's on the menu for that day? So it'll help me get those holidays together. So that's what I'm thinking, to just do that, and then notes pages on the back. So I'm thinking that will help. And then that way, it's just helping me to figure out what kind of pages I need for the holiday, as well as using up these pages. So that's going to be that. And then behind this memories divider, this is where we have all of the helper locations. I don't really do Christmas cards, so I didn't want to toss these pages either. So what I'm using them for is to brainstorm and just like list ideas of where we can put the helper throughout the house on this monthly calendar for December. I'll write his location in like a different color. I'll probably do like blue is where we move him every day. And this is just like if I'm having a roadblock, a mental block, then this is just a running list of like ideas that we could move him and just different locations throughout our house that we could put him, because there's plenty of pages, and you have to move him. I forget when he's supposed to come. I think he's supposed to come on the first day of December and then leave Christmas Eve. So you need 24 spots for him to be, so that you can move him every night. But I thought these would be good pages to serve that purpose, because otherwise I would just toss them because I don't really need them. So, and there's 14 little sections on each page. So one of these could be 1 year, and then I get 3 pages of that. So that's plenty of ideas to have for just like one season. That way you could just mix and match throughout the holidays and throughout the years, and it's like the work is already done. So I'm using these pages since it's with the memories tab. I have 1, 2, 3 of these holiday tradition pages where they're back and front. So these, I'm just writing down the things that I actually enjoyed on the specific holiday. So for like Thanksgiving, I put a note to myself to take PTO the day before and after Thanksgiving and Black Friday, just so if I do have PTO, that would be more relaxing for myself. So for whatever reason, last year I was thinking that that would be a good time to take off for me to probably prepare for Thanksgiving and to have another rest day after the holidays before jumping back into work. So I did the same thing for Christmas. So things that would make the holiday better, as well as activities we could do on that day, and just that we could do every year to make it kind of like a tradition. So I'm not having to think about these things in the midst of the holidays. So, and then I have one for New Year's Eve as well. These pages are different because holiday traditions was notes on both sides of the page, but these favorite memories are notes on the front and then pictures on the back. And I'm definitely not going to put pictures in here because it's more functional. So I use these pages for like the same theme as I did with the Christmas and Thanksgiving, but I'm doing it for shorter holidays where it's not like a season. So like Valentine's Day, next Valentine's Day, I want to make a special breakfast for the kids. I want to have pink chocolate milk, heart-shaped pancakes, and heart-shaped strawberries. So next year I can just break this out and see what kind of ideas I want to have for like to celebrate Valentine's Day for the kids next year. So, and it's just a running list. And then this is for Easter, and then I'll probably add one in for like summer baskets, because I rather do summer baskets than Easter baskets. This year I got one big basket and I filled it with Christian themed gifts. So we got our first Bible story time, or not even story time. It gives the lyrics to traditional songs like Go Tell It on the Mountain, and it just you press the button and it sings the song. Let me actually get it because it's actually pretty cute. Okay, so this is the book that I was just talking about, where this is their first Jesus or Christian themed book, where it just has like different lyrics right here, and then it has like the where you can press the button. Okay, so I have to wait till that song went off. Don't want to get copyrighted. But anyways, so, I put this and like a toy for each kid, just to keep it fun for them, in one big basket for all of them to share. And I kind of want to keep up that theme, because that would be like our version of Easter baskets for our family. And then instead of getting each kid one individual Easter basket, I've shifted that to each kid got their own summer basket, and that's where they get toys and all the other things that they need for the summertime. So it serves, like in my household, it serves more of a purpose than getting them a whole bunch of toys for Easter. They're in daycare right now, but I'm thinking mostly once they become school age, it could be a gift for them to look forward to at the end of the school year, that they get a summer basket with toys that they enjoy, swimsuits and things like that, that'll set them up to have fun and enjoy the summertime. So that just seemed more appropriate for my household rather than a Easter basket full of sugar and candy and all that kind of good stuff. So, and I just want to shift the focus from toys and like Easter bunnies and stuff like that to the actual purpose of Easter, at least in my household. So, not knocking anyone who does anything different, but I too grew up with like the Easter basket full with chocolate and Easter eggs and toys and all that kind of stuff, and it's super fun, and I didn't want to deprive my kids from like having that experience, but I just wanted Easter to be focused more on our Christian values and still let them enjoy the basket during the summer. So yeah. All right, so one for Easter, and then I have a blank one for whenever, and like I said, I'll probably use this one for summer baskets. You know what? Now, since I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and just write that up there so I don't forget. So I'll start listing my ideas right here for summer baskets, and go ahead and drop it in the comments if you have kids or nieces, nephews, whatever. If you have kids in your family that you buy gifts for, especially during the summer times, drop it down in the comments, things that you get them for the summer, because I definitely be needing ideas. So yeah, so that was the memory section, and then going on to the notes. This right here, oh, I already have one. So for the summer baskets, these are just basket stuffer ideas. So like goggles, new bathing suits, water shoes, stuff like that. Pool toys, outside toys. So this will probably be more of a generic, like these are the things that I could put in their summer baskets, versus this one would probably be more of like the traditions that we do over the summer is probably what I'll use this page for, since I have this page. So this one I'm using for back to school. So I want to do like a little back to school kind of gift for our kids once they become school age. And I'm just starting to write down things for them because our son does start school next year. So because of his birthday, he wasn't able to start kindergarten this fall, but that doesn't mean that we can't, start preparing for it. So this page is going to be for back to school generic ideas to put into their back to school baskets or whatever I end up doing for that. And then this one is for Christmas stocking stuffer ideas. So these are some things that I could put in each of my family's stocking just to make it a little bit more fun and enjoyable and customized to them. And then this right here is a running list of Christmas decor that I want to get. So as you can see, I just completely made these pages into what the heck I wanted them to be. So yeah, so I definitely suggest you do that. If these are still staying around your house, just make them into what you want them to be and forget what it says. So this is supposed to be a gift list checker tracker thing, but like I said, I don't really buy all that many gifts. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just I don't know, I'd rather spend quality time with loved ones rather than worrying about getting gifts for them. And my family and extended family, in-laws, things like that, they're not really too much gift people. Like they like gifts, of course, they're appreciative, but they'd rather spend the quality time. Like we'd rather just hang out in one house and just talk and all that kind of good stuff that, you do with family. But the kids, we do get the kids gifts, and but we don't really have that many small kids anymore. So our kids are the youngest in the family. So I make sure that extended family know that gifts are appreciated but not expected. So I try to take the pressure off of loved ones, but the grannies gonna do what they want to do. I've learned over the years to just step aside, let them do what they want to do. I don't tell them nothing no more. So yeah, that is what it is. So yeah, this gift list is just, I turned it into a running list of the things that I want to get to decorate the house for Christmas, so that I'm not trying to buy everything at once, and I know that I have a game plan to just buy everything over time. So, and it's not even going to be a lot. Like I don't go all out. I just do I just focus on a couple of things. So like bedding. I don't even do throw pillows anymore, not that much. I might do it in the loft, but not in the living room because the living room is basically the kids' play area. So I don't even concentrate on decorating the living room that much anymore, but I'll probably throw a throw pillow or two over there for the festivities and then change out the blanket that we have over there to make it more of like a holiday blanket. So basically something red. And then I'll throw a few things in the kitchen and then yeah, like just a little bit here and there. I don't do like every single thing. But there are things that I like to concentrate on that I think make more of a bang for me. Just over the years, I've found out that I like it's the lights that really does it for me for the holiday season. So it was one year where we put up the tree, we put out the blankets, but we didn't do any lights, like no fairy lights, no twinkle lights, no lights on the house. So every time I came home that year, I was like, why doesn't it feel like Christmas? It was weird, but even like last year, we put up lights on the house and I made sure to just do like a twinkle light or two here and there throughout the house. That made the difference for me. So now I know that as long as I have lights, especially lights on the house and like lights in key areas of my home during the holiday season, it will feel more like the holidays to me, even if we don't have the blankets out, the bedding out, the Christmas tree out, and all that kind of stuff. As long as I have those lights, I'm good. So, and my husband doesn't care. So, and I do the Christmas tree for the kids so we can have like, do all the traditions with the presents and stuff like that because we are letting them believe in Santa. So, got to be a little quiet on that one. So these are the things that I want to pick up, and then I put whether I purchased them, and it has a little check mark right here, and then I have this little check mark over here. I put whether I need to replace it. So if it has a check mark right here, that means I need to replace it this year, and if not, that means I'm good. So this is kind of like a running inventory of the things that I have or want to buy for the Christmas season or, the holiday season. I am concentrating on the bedding for their room so that when the holiday season come, I can switch over their bedding and that it feels more custom and specialized in their room and their personal spaces without, having to change over so much during the holiday season. And then when the holiday season is over, I have to change back so much. So, that's mostly what I'm going to do in their room is just switch over the bedding, the throw blankets, and maybe a pillow or two. Some of the things that I need to get this year would be like a long wreath to wrap around our staircase handrail, and then get some fairy lights to intertwine within the wreath along our staircase handrail. So I already have the fairy lights because I see that I purchased it. So now I need a long wreath for the staircase, which I see I haven't purchased that. So I need to go and measure the staircase handrail and see how long of a wreath that I need to get in order to wrap around the handrail and create that effect that I want to get. So that's basically what this list is for. And then I even took it into cleaning supplies because that's more what I have been concentrating on over the summer when it comes to like seasonal changes. I am not really changing the house decor all that much except for like little touches, but I mostly am changing the cleaning supplies, which I find affects me the most because I like to smell citrus in the summertime. I like to smell more like fall leaves and cozy vibes in the fall time. And if I have those cleaning supplies and candles and things like that already on my mind and on my to-do list, then I'll be more likely to watch for deals so that we can save some money and things like that. So that's basically what I'm using this list for. Yeah, so like it goes beyond just Christmas. These two pages are concentrating on the rest of the year. So like Halloween mugs, fall mugs. I like to switch out my mugs every season. So that's what those pages are for. And then I just have some notes pages in the back here. So this is basically what I'm going to use starting August and just start to plan out things for the rest of the year when it comes to birthdays and the holiday season. So hopefully I inspired you guys to actually just start thinking about the holiday season, whether you're going to do, I do sinking funds. So that's something that I don't do in here. Like I keep my budget and all budgeting things together. So that's probably something I'll start to look into in my next budget video for August. Since I'm starting to think about it, I'm going to start thinking about like what sinking funds do I have set up? Do I need to increase them? Do I need to start them? Like, what do I need to do in order to start getting ready for the holiday season so it's easier on our schedule and our budget. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.